All right. Stream number. Okay. I'm gonna stop saying that. I don't even remember what stream it is, honestly. Welcome to the Game Engine stream, though. Ooh, I am excited for this stream because I think we're actually going to finish up most of the AI functionality. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get into that right now. I think I have a few updates for news and whatnot. So yeah, basically I anticipate on this stream being my last AI stream. Not to say that I'm not going to continue working on the AI, I definitely will. But there's a lot of cleanup, a lot of bugs, a lot of just features that need to be added to be able to sort through my code better. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's some issues with the text editor I need to deal with, and the code is looking pretty jumbled in my opinion. The scripts, in my opinion. The scripts is what I mean. They look jumbled. So yeah, next few streams are going to be cleanup. But I do plan on making a YouTube video covering my process making this AI. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you're wondering like, okay, am I gonna have to watch all these streams? Like, you can feel free to, like, I appreciate you. But yeah, I do plan on making like a video covering this whole process in more of like a succinct manner. So yeah, watch out for that maybe next week or so. Just I'm pretty new to like YouTube video creation, so I just have to see how long it's gonna take me, honestly. The next thing is, yeah, Pong V4. If you see Pong V4 on the progress board, it wasn't even anything there, to be honest. It was more of just like a placeholder. But I realize now that finishing Pong version 3 will be the final main feature that's going to be necessary to get the AI working and having all the features available, right? So after I finish V3, I'm not going to have a V4. I'm going to go through and clean up my code a bit. So that's going to take maybe like 2 or 3 streams. And then after that, we're going to add a few more levels. That's going to be the next section. And during that process, I believe I will be refining the AI a bit more to fit the different levels and whatnot. And last thing is, yeah, the stream should be pretty short. I don't anticipate doing a lot. Hopefully it's maybe like an hour or so. But, you know, if you're already watching this video on YouTube, you already know how long it's going to be. So, yeah. But yeah, all I plan on doing is implementing version 3. And I'll show you in the diagram how complex that's really going to be. And it's not going to be complex at all. So let's look at the diagram first. So we finished V1. It was pretty easy. You just seek the ball. There was no like managing states at all. Here, however, we are managing states since we're switching between seek location and seek ball, right? And there's a little bit more movement around between states based on the collisions, but that's really all there is. Basically, we entered the game. We either start with a player collision or an AI collision, and then we just enter this circle. And then one of either the player or the AI, they lose, and then we end the game, and then we just start the cycle again. So we have all this working. It's pretty good, in my opinion. Little bugs here and there with it, but all in all, it works. So adding deflections is V3, basically. And adding deflections should be not too involved of a process. I'll show you like my idea on how I'm gonna like implement this state. But basically, we're just going to seek location, do the calculation, seek location like we did before. And the only additional thing is we're just going to add this DeflectBall state. And then this is going to be optional. One thing I plan on having is basically you're either going to deflect the ball or probably seek ball. So there's like a chance of whether, and then you can also have a chance of like deflecting up or down. So you'll see that in the code. But either way, it's still going to go all the way back up to here, and then we're going to continue the loop, right? But the main thing that I need to implement here is this deflect ball. And then again, V4 was kind of like a placeholder. I didn't have any specific idea. And now that I'm supposed to be done with this, I'm realizing that implementing this properly, it's going to take a little bit more complex of code. And I want to fix up some specific engine features, fix up some bugs, and clean up my scripting code before I really dive into like making this more complex. That is so annoying. Holy crap. But yeah, so basically ixnay this for now. And we're going to go with this for now. So this will be the goal for the stream. And yeah, so basically the idea is we're going to be adding this being defined as DeflectBall AI pedal settles on the Y position where it perceives the ball will collide with its side. It then chooses to deflect the ball either up or down. So basically it's basically going to have seek ball wrapped into it. Okay, so you're going to seek the ball, but then when it gets really close, it's going to actually make a decision to do a deflection or not, right? And that's pretty much it for the deflect ball case. So yeah, should be pretty easy. Let me show you where we're at right now. If you didn't see the end of the last stream, I'll go ahead and play a little bit of the Pong so I can show you. And actually, I actually exported the Pong game into its own exe, so maybe we can just take a look at that. It might be a little loud, I apologize in advance. Alright. So let's start custom gameplay. So yeah, it's actually kind of hard to beat unless like if you know how to beat it, then it's not that bad. But it's challenging if you're just like playing it and you don't even know. Oh, I should have went the other way. But yeah, if you can see, basically it's transitioning between two states, or actually, yeah, two states. So it's seeking the ball, right? When it collides, right? So it's just seeking the ball. And then when the player, as in my left side, collides with the ball. Oh, and then by the way, it might be not clear. The left side is the player and the right side is the AI. I'll deal with that when I'm making the levels more, what is the word? Polished, right? When the ball collides with me, right? You'll notice the AI won't necessarily follow the ball. It'll follow like its trajectory. Yeah, so you see like it'll stop. Right? That might suck. Yeah. Damn. Guys, whooping my ass, man. But yeah, you see it's thinking a little bit more, and then basically once it reaches a certain range, I would say somewhere around here, the ball goes from this way and going this direction. Right, and reaches about here, it just straight up just starts seeking the ball. So if you like look closely, you'll notice that. And it'll notice it more often if I start making it bounce more. Yeah, like at that last second, it moves a bit. That's basically it transitioning states to seek ball like real quick, right? But yeah, that's pretty much gameplay, you know? So yeah, I want to add the deflect. Let me close this really quick. I want to add the deflect ability in. And I already have an idea how I'm going to do it. Let me go in my workspace and I'll kind of show you what my idea is right now. Let's see. Oh, but actually before that, let me go to the progress board and get rid of this. So this is no longer necessary. All right. Let's do draw item. We'll go to my workspace. And a lot of garbage. But yeah, you can go ahead and delete all these. Alright. Alright, so my idea right now for the deflect ball is essentially we're gonna seek the ball. We're not actually gonna call seek ball, but we're gonna like do similar seek ball code. Right, and we're going to seek ball if What do I say? Oh wait, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So we're going to seek the ball if the distance is above a certain threshold. So just in the distance between the ball and the paddle is greater than some threshold. But, if it's less than a threshold, then we're going to basically deflect. And deflect just means going in one direction or the other, depending on if the distance allows it, right? So this is basically it. So this is, I mean, basically just an if-else statement, and then I just need to provide these variables for the distance, and pretty much done. Actually, I think this stream might even be too short. And that's it. So let's take a look. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new AI state. Let me check what my naming conventions currently are. We have seek ball, seek location, deflect ball. There we go. And then we need a seek ball on update. Let's go to scripts. Okay, and then we use this one for the on update. Okay. Yeah, lots of polish needs to be added into its engine soon, so. Alright, as a key. And build it back. Alright, and then let me go ahead and add this seek ball code. I guess I'll name it AI. Keep it consistent, right? Okay. All right, so this code compares the distance and then either move up or move down based on the distance, right? So one thing I actually could just do is I literally could just call like seek ball and update. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I think I will literally do that. So I'm just gonna call seek ball. Let's seek ball on update. And I'm gonna call it with the AIState and a delta type. That makes that a lot easier. And I don't need to do all this code, so I can go ahead and comment this out for a second. And now we only want to run this code if something. And then also something else, something. Right. So let's figure out what this if was, because my brain's kind of dying. If distance is greater than a threshold, so we need to figure out what this threshold is going to be. That's going to be kind of like a design thing, so we'll figure that out. I'm just going to say float threshold. Am I spelling that right? I don't know. We're going to put it at 0.5 now, for now. And then we'll tweak it. So if, and then we want to get the distance between the AI entity and the ball. So we do need this. And then now we need to get, how do I say? Actually, do I have a distance function? I don't think I implemented a distance function. Probably should do that. I guess I'll just write it directly in here for now, and then I'll add that later as an API. So gotta remember my distance formula from algebra 1, let's see. Or algebra 2, I think. Here we go. Let me bring this over to here so I can reference it. Ooh. Okay. So let me put this down here. Wait, do I implement the square function? I don't think I do. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So I guess I have to like do the calculation twice. Well, oh no, back to my square root. Okay, actually, I think I will implement distance as a new function. Yeah. Okay, well, let me see how I do it in my C++ land really quick. So if I go over to, I don't know, when in doubt, go to test panel. I gotta make a note somewhere. Add common math functions. But you know what? I won't put that inside the roadmap. Not a bug, but I'm just gonna throw it in here anyways. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Makes my life easier. Okay, let's head back. And let's take a look. Am I getting updates on Steam? Okay. Well. Alright, let's see. distance. Vector vector 1 vector 2, and then you get vector 1 and vector 2. Okay, looks fine. And then does this overload? Oh, it does. Okay, and I'm assuming this returns a float. I love these macros. Oh, dang. Yeah, that is intense. Okay, sure. Yeah, those math functions are really taking advantage of SIMD and whatnot. Some, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, well, anyways, it looks like this works. So I want to expose this. So let me go see how I expose functions. Let me also go over here and save this before I close. All right, let me go to script service. So looks like we'll be doing a little bit more than just adding these things together easily. I'm gonna have to get into the engine a bit. Wait, let me see. Script filter. Take me there. Okay. All right, and then I think, trying to think where I. Oh, you know what? Okay, we have to provide random number, but for things like basic math functions, they're already available in my scripts. So all I need to do is just use them. So I don't need to actually hook up anything here. Cool. So yeah, all I have to do is just go to what is it called? Script service. Okay. Oh, not script service. Script compiler service. And we need to head on to the language definition, just add some functions. Let's find math. Here we go. It's gonna look very similar to this actually. So yeah, nice thing that all I have to do is just put this and then it should just work. So here we're gonna call it distance vector 2. Okay. The return type is a float. Vector 1. I'll call it first vector, then vector 1. First vector. Second vector. Find the distance between two vectors. Function takes in 2 vector 2. Parameters to find the distance between. There we go. And then here is going to be distance. Really. Okay, yeah, I think that's literally it. And then the other things I want to add it for vector 3 and vector 4. Easy as that. And I don't think we bothered with a 4-dimensional vector. So 3 is fine. 2 is fine. And I believe that's it. What's that back? now I should be able to get distance inside the scripts. I'll just wait for this to compile. We ready? Oh, never mind. I guess that was fast. Is it back to what I was working on? I think it was DeflectBall, something like that. All right, so we want to get the distance between these two. All right, so vector 3, AI entity location is equal to AI entity dot transform dot get transition. Okay. And then this is going to be the same. What is it called? AIState? No, all location. There we go. And then now we want a map distance vector 3. And we're going to provide the AI entity location and the ball location. And what is wrong? It is greater than threshold. There we go. So if the distance is greater than threshold, then we're basically just going to do the normal seek. But if it's less than threshold, I'm gonna bring, let's leave it that way for now. Let's see. Then we're gonna do some, how do I say, deflect the ball. And I think for now, I'm just going to always deflect it down, and then once I get the logic in, I'll open it up to be deflected both ways. So yeah, let's go ahead and erase all this code. Actually, let's move it down. Wait, is that literally it? Because I mean, I need to move it down or up depending on, what is it called? Depending on like the choice that we have, so I might as well add that in now, I guess. Well, let me go check with, well, first thing, let me change scenes. Okay. And then we want this one. Let's go ahead and add another variable to this. Oh, wait, no, not this one, the components. I'll say deflect up. It is deflecting. Is deflecting up, I guess. And I'll put some boolean right here. Okay. And then here, I'll just set it to true here. And we can go ahead and save this. Alright, so now we should always be deflecting up. So now we'll do if, and we're going to get AI, what is it called? Which one? Yeah, I think it's AI entity, not location data is deflecting up. Okay, so if it is deflecting up, then we want to deflect up. Else. I might have to add a little bit more logic to this to make sure I don't like, it doesn't, what is it? I don't know, I can already see some weird edge cases with this, like thinking about it, but I want to see it work first. So I think in all cases, it should be deflecting up. Let's try it. There we go. The thing is, we're not deflecting, I think, so because I never call this. So let's see. Let me think. I go into, yeah, this is turning into a mess. Holy crap. I must have done this in off inclusion then. Oh, here it is. DeflectBall. What it's called? Yeah, DeflectBall. There we go. Okay, let's try this. Oh. I guess we tried to call something and then it wasn't available. I've had one of these errors in a minute. Run on update for all active AI. Oh. Yeah, wait, that's a bug. Hold on. That is a bug. For the current state reference. State reference. So it's checking if current state reference is valid and you check if the on update is valid. If that's true, then I can call this. Okay, yeah. So I think I just didn't fill in the on update. But I'm glad that crashed because that actually is real an issue. See, sometimes crashing is good. eyes. Yeah, that was definitely a bug. Look her up. Yep, I never hooked it up. That's why. Is it always deflecting up? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I need to make the threshold bigger. Because I want the threshold so big that it's like having issues. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's make the threshold like 3.0. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. I need to step it. Let me see. Okay, start seeking. Seeking. It was still moving down though that whole time. Interesting. Yeah, that's weird. It's really like a way bigger threshold. Let's go like 5. And also, let me log this. Just log this, yeah. Oh, we want to do a string function, I think. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna take a look at the console and put this on the side for a second. And let's see. We're still stepping, is that way? Oh. Okay. Looks like we're moving up now. Okay. Well, that didn't look like it's up. What is going on there? Things kicking ass though. Wake up. Let me see. Yeah, it's not it does go below 5 at some points though. Or All right, let me take a look at this. So yeah, the distance dips way below 5 at different points. All right. So let me see. Let me see if I can finish this. Might be able to. So it looks like it is trying to deflect, as far as I can tell. I gotta check the. Okay, one thing I need to check. In the scripts is where is it? Let me see. Oh yeah, do your thing. I'm gonna code. So. I was talking to my friend, my bad. Alright, let's see. Alright. So I kinda wanna see whether this code gets ran or not. So if the distance is greater than something, then do this. And then if AI deflect up, then player 2 move up. Okay, so log calling move up. Try this. And then here we're going to log calling move down. We should never be in the state, but here we're going to want to do I'm seeking ball. All right, here we go. So let's rebuild really quick. Let me put this off to the side for a second. Let's go ahead and watch this. Okay, I see it moving up for a second. Let me take a look. No, yeah, when it's below 5, it really is moving up. Let me figure out what the distance of 5 is. So let me do... So this is 10, so these lines are 10, so I say 5 is like roughly here. So that means, let me take a look. I should make like a ruler, that'd be cool. But yeah, it's like pretty close. I'd say maybe even like 4 or 3 might be appropriate. 4. Maybe even 3 actually. Let's try to rebuild that. Gotta figure out what the delta time issue is too. Actually, I'm gonna write that in my bugs really quick. Deal with delta time issue. The times are working in like constant delta times. I believe they're 1/60 milliseconds, but it kind of like catches up in certain cases if like how do I say? If in certain states the engine pauses, it has to catch up really quickly, and I gotta figure out what those states are that it catches up for the delta time. For the most parts it's fine, but you see like sometimes it does that, and it's annoying. Okay, so it looks like it's... Okay, thing is, yeah. It's not deflecting though. It's weird. Okay, I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea of why it's not deflecting. Let's see. All right, back. Let me see. So, let me check on this thing really quick. So yeah, I think I realized why it's not deflecting. And actually, since I know why it's not deflecting, I'll go ahead and reduce that threshold a bit as well. I really want it to be like 2 before I actually try and deflect anything. But here, I gotta be careful how I do this. This code is actually going to be pretty similar. Let's say float direction is equal to, and we're going to base it off of the other entity. Seek is deflecting out as we want. That's a boolean, so we're going to do a question mark and then there, 2. So if we are deflecting up, we're going to move this way. If not, we're going to go this way, right? And the deflection factor currently is always this, so we don't change it. And then, let me see. I see his logic is all over the place, to be honest. Like, but whatever. We'll get through it. Okay. So I think this is good, to be honest. So the only other thing is, yeah, this I'll keep this at like 3. Failed to compile script module. What happened with that? Oh, it's probably because doing this is weird. For the deflection. Well, not deflection. For this one. So instead, what we should do is we're just gonna do a little if statement. If then direction is equal to this. Since we can't connect it into a ternary right now. Plus direction. Alright, let's try that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that is a weird bug. Really need to deal with that. Mhm. Let me think. Hmm. I wonder if I have like a query thing for other entity. That's AIState. Okay, I can't query the current AIState. Interesting. Should probably add that. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should worry about adding these deflections right now, or if I should just stop and leave it as it is. No, I should add deflections, I think. I'm just wondering how... Add a boolean, I suppose. Hold on, I think I need to add one more bit of API to my thing. So I need to add a check whether the current AIState is a certain type, right? All right. So if you're coming on stream on Twitch and you're seeing me, and you're playing back the video, this stream is a continuation of my previous stream from the previous nights. I had to close off my stream kind of suddenly for personal reasons. So yeah, basically this is gonna be a continuation of the previous stream. If you're watching YouTube, then there should just be a jump cut to this new part of the video. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue where I left off. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say. I think that's about it. So yeah, let me go ahead and continue. Let's see where we're at. So I believe I was still working on the deflection code, and I think I was trying to figure out a way to like check which AIState I'm currently in. I don't know if I have a way of, how do you say? Let me see. If I have a way of checking if we are in a particular AIState at any point. I think the part where that's relevant is going to be in the collision classes, or collision scripts, I mean. So I believe here's where I left off. Yeah, I was working on this deflection code. And then here it just checks if we're currently deflecting up, and that's the current like data set. But I also need to check whether we are deflecting at all, right? And then we can choose which direction we want to send it. Right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and add that code in really quick. Basically the API that I'm thinking of, it's going to be something like, what was that? Other entity. And then we're going to get seek location data. We want AIState. And then you see we have clear all AIStates, revert previous AIState, change global AIState. Let me check change global really quick. So I believe this takes in 2 parameters. Yeah. Oh no, it just takes in 1. It just takes in the new AIState. So I believe I should have an example of that somewhere around here. Clear all states. Oh, this is we end the game. if we collide with the top and bottom, well, they shouldn't do anything, but if we collide with the players, I don't think that modifies the AI state here. Because of this one. Okay, let me calm those up for a second. Let me head over to, where is it? On end collision. I think I had the logic in here somewhere. So this is the networking code. And then here we get if letting a player to change state. Okay, then we just provide a name. And I'm assuming the way I optimize this is I take the string and then I turn it into a, how do I say? I think I turn it into like a hashed string, or maybe that's the message type. Yeah, I think the message type is the one that I hash. I think for these strings, I just send them straight. And then, how do you say? I just use that string to like change the AI state, pretty much, right? So, since we're just passing a string, this is going to look very similar. So I think for here, if you want to check what AI state, we're probably going to call it check global is global state. Something like that. Is global state. And then I'll have another one. Start writing down these bugs. Let me write down another one. Is global state. Well, one thing that I want to add, or actually two things I want to add to this that are just gonna be like simple adds to the text editor. Specifically, I like doing Control D and then it duplicates the line. I don't have that, so I want to add that. So I'm gonna write that down on my list of things to do later. And the other thing is normally when I'm coding, when I'm inside of the Visual Studio IDE, I like to like click once here and then shift click and then it selects everything in between those. I can't do that here. And I use that a lot. So yeah, that's another feature I want to add. Select. And the other thing I want to fix is currently for some reason when I do like control and then arrow, it works normally like how you expect on a normal IDE, right? It goes in between. But then for some reason, when we get to the end here, like you notice at the last bit, like you'd expect it to like maybe go to the end or maybe go like right here, but it just skips to the next line. So annoying, especially like when you're trying to like select things. And you're like this, like it just click. Wait, what is that? Like, you know, that's really annoying. So I'm gonna say fix Control Shift. I think if I just fix those three things, my workflow for this will get like a lot faster just in general. But again, it's just kind of like a personal thing. So I think, yeah, next round when I'm cleaning up a bunch of bugs, I will see if that ends up on like the priority list. Like if it is a priority to do right now, or if I should push it off for a little bit. But I don't know. It's annoying me. So is current state is the other one. And then do I need to query previous state? I guess it doesn't hurt to have it. I mean, I was trying to use it and it's not there. And the other reason I want to have that feature is because my mouse is messed up and trying to click this, sometimes it doesn't work. So maybe I need to get a new mouse too, I don't know. Anyways, it's previous state. Right? And then here you can just provide like the path to the AI state. And that's it. Oh, another fix I probably want to have is change how I colorize the text. Change text coloration. I'll explain that idea later. I might not even be able to implement it. I think I tried to implement it at some point and it didn't work. So it might just be one of those, like, it is what it is, until I really just want to like dive really deep into the text editor. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see on that one. But yeah, this is basically the new API. I want to add its global state, and then you just provide like a string. So I think in this case it's going to be like I need to find the AIState I'm talking about. I think is it seek, oh, DeflectBall .kg AIState. Yeah. So it'll be DeflectBall .kg AIState. Yeah, so in all three of these will just return a boolean, whether this is the current AI state or not, and then we can go on from there, right? So yeah, I want to go ahead and add this API. Let me head over to let me head over to the AIService first. And I don't know why this pops up as its own thing. It's kind of annoying, honestly. I thought, I don't know if maybe there's a button for pushing this. Normally I had this over in this corner, but right now it's not. So I suppose not. Okay, well, whatever. This is a tiny gripe. AIService. Let's head over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and add this function into the service. So this is manage. I would say a query might be a distinction. Query entities AIState, and then it's gonna be static void. Okay. So it seems like I do an optimization here. Take the string and I turn it into the handle. That's good. I want to keep doing that. It's way better than the string operations. So yeah, I think I called it is. What did I call it again? I already forgot. Let me call that for a second. Wait, I think I also just broke something. Hold up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, wait, no. Here we go. And I know I spent a lot of time writing this AI message system. I will definitely use this at some point. I might move it though, like maybe out of this AI system and maybe put it into its own like messaging system, because I think just having the ability to send messages directly in between different entities inside of a scene is just really useful. But yeah, this little API will get its data shine, because I did spend a lot of time getting it set up with that like priority queue and everything. But I mean, for Pong right now, it's not super necessary. Or wait, actually, hold on. No way, actually, I could use this. I could use this. Hold on, what am I talking about? Yeah, actually, I will use this AI messaging system, because there was an issue where I wanted to send a delayed message to myself from like the AI panel, right? And I just realized I could just use this and send it to myself using the delayed time, and then that would give me the ability to like transition states and like kind of like get certain like emergent functionality working. Yeah, I'm not explaining it super well, but like in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, this actually solves a problem that I was thinking about earlier. I was like, oh, I gotta start adding more timers and the timer API and oh, I gotta do this and that. But now I'm like, oh wait, no, sick. Solve the whole thing myself. So yeah, I'm just still waiting for this to compile. Let me see. All right, let's see. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out what the name of the thing was supposed to be, because I already forgot with my little dunce hat. Let's see. I think I put it in here. Yeah, is global state. That's what I called it. Gotta love the Minecraft soundtrack. Is global state. And then we just provide an asset handle. Query AI states. Current states, and then is previous state. Okay, I can go ahead and implement this really quickly. Oh, wait a second. No. What's the point of an is function if you don't return a bool? This is why I do this part first. The implementation. Is it not gonna wait, what is it? I think it's control enter. Alt enter. There we go. Alt enter. There we go. I should start using that more often. I don't think I actually need like access to actually literally all I need to do is just return whether this query AI state handle is equal to oh wait, but I need to get the entity in question, right? So I do need this part. And then grab its component. Oh, and again, this is why we write these things the way we do. So entity ID. I almost forgot to add the entity IDs to these. There we go. So head over here, we'll just paste these in really quick. So of course, we need to know which entity we're talking about. This is just a static function anyways. Ensure a valid scene is active and valid entities provided. Ensure new AI state is valid. So yeah, I don't care about any of that part, but let's do this, and then we can get rid of this, whatever the hell's going on here, to be queried. Ensure is active and valid entity is provided. And we just assert if we don't provide a valid entity. Get AI component to be queried, right? And then return whether AI state is active, is the thing. Whether the component AI state is the same as the query AI state. And literally all we have to do is just check whether the AI component global state handle is equal to the query AI state handle. Easy as that. And then this is the same code, just instead of global, we're just going to do current. But everything else is identical, as far as I can tell. This one is just going to be previous. Nice. Okay. So now that these are available, right, we need to just hook them up with the scripting system. So usually the next thing I do is, I mean, I could do two things. I could do the hookup part, like where I attach the function, or I could add the function definition inside the scripting, the scripting language definition. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up first, since I'm already basically here. I just wrote this. So let me go to script service, actually builder. So this will actually take me more directly to where I want to be. Yeah, around here. So let's go all the way down. Let's go to AI, and then we're just gonna add a few more. And I don't think I need to add any new, like, oh, well, actually I might need to add some new types, let's see. So let's duplicate this 3 times, and then we're going to do AI is something. Global state. Okay, and then we're going to do is global state. And this is a bool uint64 and a what is the, hold on, what are these? It's double uint64, so uint64. So all of these are exactly the same. And yep, looks like I need to add a new type, but fine, it's not the worst thing ever. All right, and then in this case, I want to add current. In this case, I want to add his previous state. Okay. So let's I'm gonna go ahead and do what I normally do and put this into my notes, my notepad somewhere. Put it down here. Bring this over for a second, and then let me go ahead and just make these functions. So yeah, I only need to add like one new type, basically just this, but with a uint64. And then let me head up and go ahead and define that elsewhere. This is the first one. So bool uint64 string. So we want uint64. And then this is just going to be a uint64. That's what you. That's the type. So let me head down. That's the type. And then this is the. Actually, I'll just copy this whole thing because I might be doing this a few times. Okay. Down. So this one. uint64. Don't know why I did that because I literally can just do this. There we go. Let's head down here. Okay, now we need to add 3 more. So, and this is 2 parameters. So I need to go somewhere over here. I guess this is as good a place as any. Do this. Add space just so I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I confuse myself. And yeah, so this one's called a global state like this. This one's called a current state. This one's called previous state. Okay, and then all of these use the same type, so I'll just do this. Oh, I guess all these are just bool. All right, there we go. 2 parameters, that's fine. So that looks right. And yeah, I just need to add a whole new little section for this. So, you know, I never know where to put these, honestly. This is turning into like kind of a jumbled mess. I'll probably organize this at some point, but for now, it's fine. Just 3 parameters. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Some space in between. Paste it. All right, the first thing is I just need this first part. There we go. The next thing is I need this. Okay, duplicate those. That's going to be current, and this one is previous. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, no errors. Looks like it's all hooked up fine. Don't know it's doing that, right? That's fine. Yeah, these AI states can all kind of jumble together as they do. But yeah, I think those are hooked up. I think the last thing is I just need to go over to the scripting service. So script as I do, as I always do. AIService. And then these are going to be new function. Wait, are they function definitions? No, they're member functions. So if they're member functions, that means I need to go to the primitive types, and then I need to head down to entity. And I just need to scroll down until I see the one that's super similar, not transform. AIState, that's the one. Cool, nice in section too. So I have AIState, then change global state, and I have all this code for this. So that's fine. And this is simpler code because of the fact that it doesn't have any parameters, but this one does have a parameter or 2, so it's going to be very similar to this actually. Change current state. Yeah. So let's get this first one working. We'll do is global state. This one will take in 1 parameter, which is a string, yeah. New location, it's function x weather. the current global state is identical to the provided AI state location. Location. So I'll just say indicated AI state. Indicated AI state. Okay. And then yeah, it takes in a string. I would not call it new, I'd call it query state location. Okay, I think that's it. I do need to modify this a bit to be global state. The UUID for the how do I say, generate node expression for current node. I believe this generates the entity ID for the first part, and then next thing is output UUID of AIState if it exists, and then we just ensure that we have this type first. Check if UUID is valid, and then we just output the value as a uint64t. So I don't think this changes like whatsoever. Yeah, I think we're actually good here. I'll go ahead and check this in a moment. This one, I'm gonna take global. Let me see where global is used. Here, here, here. Okay, yeah. Just change it to current. And the only one, the current state. The current state. Funny. Yeah. Yeah, that should be the exact same code. I'm not going to copy current because I do use current a lot in my semantics and whatnot, so let's not shoot myself in the foot. Alright, go with global, and this time I'm going to turn it into previous. The current previous states. Of this entity. See, I want to do that. I love doing that. I want to do that in my scripts. Do the full. I love that. Current state of this entity isn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, otherwise I think we're good. So let me go ahead and test this real quick, see, make sure it generates the right information. Some of these asserts should not be asserts, but they should probably throw an error or something, saying like, hey, like your script code didn't generate correctly, but not an assert. Assert is ridiculous. But yeah, again, right now I'm just focused on getting the AI system finished and in any means necessary, right? I mean, still, you know, be mindful of like the code and make sure like I'm not being silly with optimization and everything, but yeah, like otherwise, like adding a ton of like bug fixes and optimizations and like going off the rails is probably not a good idea right now, because I just want to make sure I focus on one thing at a time and I get that thing like good and working, and then I can go back and refactor. Because yeah, what's the point of refactoring code that doesn't work? Like, bruh. Bull unit 64. Okay, so that looks like I gotta rebuild the scripts really quick. Okay, and let me go ahead and close this and reload it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see any errors or anything. That's good. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and test this out. Let me test it out in like the actual test, my little test script real quick. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And I'll do, oh, perfect. AI entity. Dot, what's it? AI state. That is global states. And then we're going to provide, DeflectBall AI states. Yeah, that's a thing. Alright, let's go ahead and test this. Could not locate AIState. Interesting. DeflectBall. Maybe because I didn't call it DeflectBall. Yeah, I realize it's a breakpoint. I realize that. So yeah, I just didn't finish generating. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, what did I call it? I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, because it's KG AIState. I always forget that. KG AIState. There we go. So now we're just providing the entity along with the UID of the asset, and then the rest of the engine can take over from there. So yeah, you're it. Looks like it's working. Let me just make sure the other variants are working. Variants and then previous. Yep, looks fine. All right. Cool. All right. So yeah, now that we have that boolean, we can actually, see if it works and whatnot. Let's go ahead over and actually use it. So here, the one I want to check is the only one relevant is the current state. I haven't been modifying global or the current or the previous state or anything like that. But yeah, the current state definitely. Yeah, and then basically this is the first thing I want to check. So this is already assuming that we are dealing with AI at this point, because we're not in the main gameplay, which again is kind of ridiculous the way I do this, but whatever. But yeah, we're gonna do an if, and then we're gonna do this. So if we're deflecting the ball, gonna run some logic. Actually, yeah, if we're deflecting the ball, then we just want to run this code. Now this, do that. That's another thing I should note down to fix is fix pasting tab issues. Oh my bug list is growing. Yeah. Okay, what's wrong? Where are we having issues? Is it because we need this? Wait, I did something weird. I can already tell. What's wrong with this? Could not return a true or false value in if else statement. Keyword if. Condition does not return a true or false value. What? Oh. Okay, no. I know what I did wrong. Hold on. I think here, yeah. Right, switch this to a bool. Primitive. Yeah, so I'll just copy and paste this. Like, what do you mean? It totally returns a bool. I swear. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Okay. So let's head back to where we were, because I think I have some errors currently in the code, or maybe not anymore, right? Because I just fixed it. So that's cool. If other entity.AIState.is current state, this one. So yeah, if that is the current state, then we'll just, you know, wish I could do that. I can't, but whatever. And another thing, I could do that as well. Yeah. I really should fix those issues soon, because this scripting system is the main way I interact with the engine, honestly. So okay, so if we are deflecting the ball, we're doing this. Otherwise, I'm assuming we're seeking, and in that case, we'll just do like the simple version of this, which is just this. And then we don't need to, well, wait, the deflection factor is just going to be 0.3. So actually I could just copy this, because right now I'm not really worrying about left shifts or whatever is going on here. Do this. But yeah, I definitely don't worry about, I'm not worrying about up or anything. It's also mislabeled, but yeah, I guess that's another issue. Linear something doesn't use up. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I believe that's how I do that. Also, yeah, this is just mislabeled. Let me just put down. There we go. Okay, so yeah, if you do this, and then current velocity, get linear velocity, right? Normalize vector from these, and then set. Yeah, this one will deflect in different directions, depending on the situation, right? And it will use its is deflecting up boolean to like decide which direction it wants to deflect. So right now, I think we're always deflecting up. And that's a problem. So the place where we decide whether we're deflecting up, down, or whatever is right before is wherever we set the change into deflection code, which I think is in I think it's in here. Yeah, this code's getting messy, isn't it? Oh well. Okay, I think there's like a separate. Oh wait, no. I think I know. It's down at the bottom of here. collab player 2, sure. If we collab player 1, here it is. If we collide with a proximity sensor, we're always setting the state to deflect ball, and I think the default direction for deflect ball is up. So that's why we're always deflecting up. So now I think we just need to pass in some random data, or like use like my random API, and then just assign some probabilities for different things, and then I think we'll be done. So we are gonna need the seek ball thing. Let me go up here. First thing I need to do is get random, get integer, right? And what does return? Maybe it is a pseudo random generator. I don't know. Okay, well anyways, yeah, I don't, what does this return? I think it's just an integer. So I'm gonna go with an int 32 integer, random value is equal to, and then we just need to provide like the what is it called? The range. So we're gonna go from 0 to 10. Do that. Now the only thing is I don't know if, yeah, I guess int 32 is fine. All right. Now we're gonna say if random value is less than I'll say 4. If random value is less than 4, then we're just going to go ahead and change it to a seek ball state and just chill. Else, if random value is less than we'll go with 7, that's 3 more. And you know what? I'm gonna go with 3 this time. Let's go with 3, and this goes 4, and then what are they called? Because 0 to 10, that's actually 11 values. So we get 3 values, three possibilities for this one. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 4 options. And then in this case, we're gonna go ahead and set it to deflect. But we're gonna, before we set it to deflect, we're gonna do where do I use this? Deflection up. Yeah, we're gonna set this. So it's not other entity, it's player 2, because we need to be very particular about this. Player 2 seek data deflect up is equal to true. And then if we do, I'm gonna say a less than 11, or maybe I guess just to be clear, random value will be less than or equal to 10. Sure. So this will span 8, 9, 10. Wait, is that right? Okay, wait, so maybe I should put this as 4 then, because if 4, then it's gonna be 5, 6, 7 for that one, and 8, 9, 10. So these are equal, and then this has a slightly higher chance. It's always gonna return integer. We're not gonna get like some float. I could probably add that API like separately. But yeah, basically it's gonna be this, but we're just gonna set this to false. So now we're gonna deflect it down in this case. And yeah, we don't want to always at the end of it just change it, just cause that'd be funny. But yeah, this is basically the logic. So now we have like a little probability distribution, and then we can go ahead and use that. And yeah, I think at this point, I mean, as long as there's no build errors, let's see. Yeah, it looks fine to me. Let's go ahead and try it. Let me turn this down as well. So it doesn't speed up or anything. Yeah, that's interesting. It really is like deflecting up and down. It's kind of funny. It feels like it's like messing with me. You kind of don't know what it's gonna give you, because before it was like, okay, I can kind of tell it's gonna be like a reflection or something, you know. But in this case, like, I really don't know what it's gonna give me. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's just too slow to respond in some cases. But that's fine. It's mostly because my numbers are just inaccurate. Also, it's always like seeking, no matter what. The best strategy isn't always just to seek the ball's location, like when you're like getting like set up next one. I think the best strategy really is like just stay in the middle, and then you can kind of respond to whatever. But it doesn't have any logic for dealing with that. Let me see what it. Yeah, it seemed like it. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's like trying different things like that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually pretty content with it right now, to be like, entirely honest. Like, yeah, there's a few like issues I can deal with, like the fact that this yeah, that it's just like horribly the rate casts are like not estimating that like well whatsoever. But it's giving like it's giving a good fight though, I'm not gonna lie. I could probably add more function. What is it doing there? I think if it overwhelms it, I think by default it just stays in the seek in the seek ball state. Oh, lost mouse focus for a second. Oh. Oh damn. Okay, wait, it's beating me. I don't like this. Hold on. Okay, well, yeah, I think this is a pretty short stream, to be honest. I kind of anticipated it being that way. But yeah, I think Pong AI version 3 is done. Let me just do a recap of like where we were at. So Pong AI version 1 was literally just getting to seek the ball the whole time, which, you know, had varying success. The next one was getting it to like calculate the collisions, which again, not amazing, but it does like, I think below 3 bounces, it's usually pretty good at calculating the location. I could probably optimize it a bit more, or maybe do some more like physics equations, but for now, the error is not that bad. And yeah, I give it the ability to do deflection, so now it uses like a probability distribution, which, I mean, fancy way of just saying it's a bunch of if-else statements. To decide whether it wants to just plain reflect the ball normally, if it wants to deflect it upwards or deflect it downwards, and yeah, it does the thing. Let me try it a little longer, let me see. There. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just slow as hell. But yeah, no, it's totally thinking. So yeah, I call that a success. So again, I used to have a version called Pong V4, and now I will come back to that when I start making more levels for the Pong game. But as of right now, I'm pretty content with the AI. So there's a lot of cleanup I need to do after the stream. So the next streams are going to be a bit boring, but if anyone wants to come in and just chat or whatever about anything, you can just feel free to come in. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a few streams of just me like cleaning up stuff, getting my engine in a better workable state. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but while working through this scripting system, I've realized how many issues there really are in it currently. But yeah, it just needs to be some of the bugs just need to be ironed out. That's the main issue. But yeah, I'm pretty content. Let me see if there's anything I should do before I end the stream. So push code. Yeah, let me go ahead and push the engine code really quick. So the first thing, bool something. Yeah, I added add is global / current / previous state to AIService.cpp/.h to query a components to query this. Oh, well, I think it should be fairly obvious what that is. And then connect new query functions from AIService into a scripting system. And script compiler service and script service. Okay, I think it's all I did for the engine. So I'll say add query state functions for AI components in AIService class. So I'll go ahead and push that code. All right. Oh yeah, and then I forgot to mention that if you're watching this on YouTube, you saw me write some code before I did the little time skip. So that code I already committed off stream. But yeah, if you're seeing here, it says like 2 commits. Yeah, that previous commit was just the code that I did prior in the stream. And then the commit I just did was for the code I just did this stream, or these past like 50 minutes or so. So let me see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, I'll do the progress board. Ooh, actually, I'm kind of excited for this. Because, hey, Pong V3 is done, which means add AI system to engine is complete. So we can actually remove this, or maybe I'll just rename it. Yeah. Call it create 3 game levels now. And we're on to the next phase of Pong. Well, that's exciting. I'll get into this later because there's going to be a very laundry list of things. So yeah, we'll get into that later. Let me think. Anything else? Yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna head off. Again, this stream was kind of like a random stream on the weekend. I don't normally stream on the weekend. If I get a chance to, I will, but my normal stream schedule, I think I'm going to post it this week. But yeah, I anticipate it just being 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the weekdays. So if you want a time that you could almost certainly find me, it'd be around then. So if you want to hop in and say hi or whatever. I will try and stream a little bit longer into the night sometimes, but my quality of code tends to taper down pretty fast at nighttime. So I'm a bit wary of streaming too much at night unless I really feel motivated. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's it. All right, so I hope anyone here, if you're on Twitch, I hope you have a good day. Anyone on YouTube, I hope you have a good day too, watching the videos. And yeah, bye bye.